Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel John Lewis 3D Learning. In this presentation we are going to see language of chemistry in 9th standard. The topic is limitations of a chemical reaction. So let us take this equation KClO3, that is potassium chlorate, gives KCl plus O2. So what all the details a chemical equation does not tell us. So that's what the limitations of a chemical equation. So let us see one by one now for this based on this equation. So what is the first limitation? The physical state of the reactants and products are not mentioned. For example, here potassium chlorate, we do not know whether it is a liquid or solid or gas. Similarly, the products potassium chloride and oxygen. So we do not know what are their physical state. So that's what we need to understand. This is what is the first limitation of a chemical equation. So we don't know the physical state of them. Okay, the second one is, what is the second limitation? Time taken of the reaction is not given, or the rate of the reaction, how fast this reaction takes place, or how slow this reaction takes place, or what is the total time taken for this reaction. That is not given by a chemical equation. That is what is the second limitation of a chemical equation. And the third limitation is whether heat is evolved or absorbed in this chemical reaction. See, here the equation is given, but we do not know whether we have to heat, that is when heat is absorbed, or this reaction gives out heat. Whether the heat is evolved from this chemical reaction is not given by the chemical equation. So that is a third limitation. Then the fourth limitation is if the reaction is completed or not. So here potassium chlorate decomposes to give potassium chloride plus oxygen. Whether this reaction is 100% completed or only 50% completed or 70% completed, we do not know. So this is not given by the chemical equation. Okay, next one. Concentration of the reactants and products are not given. So whether it is if any solution, what is the concentration of it, or how much, what is the quantity of that substance taken or the substance formed in a chemical reaction. That is not given by this chemical equation. Okay, what is the last limitation? Whether this reaction is reversible or irreversible. What is meant by reversible or irreversible? Some of the reaction, once the reactant is converted into product, that's it. It cannot be converted back into the reactant. But in some of the reactions, once the reactant is converted into product, they react together to give back the reactants. Whether such reaction is possible here or not. That is what? Those reactions which cannot be returned back. They are called irreversible reaction. And those reactions which can be converted into product and then the product will be converted back into the reactants are called reversible reaction. So whether this reaction is reversible or irreversible is not given by a chemical equation. So these are the 6 limitations of a chemical equation. So quickly let's recap. So what is the first limitation? So let us consider this equation. KClO3 gives KCl plus O2, that is potassium chlorate gives potassium chloride plus oxygen. So the physical state is not mentioned and the time taken for the reaction to be completed is not given. Whether heat is evolved or absorbed is not known to us. If the reaction is completed or not completed is not given by this chemical equation. And what is the concentration of the reactant and products are not known. And finally, whether this reaction is reversible or irreversible is unknown. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked it. Until we meet next time. Bye bye.